Okay, the objective of this video is to be able to plot the graph of a quadratic, so a quadratic graph, and it goes with card A24 from your cards. It's important to remember that the previous card we were plotting straight line graphs, so we were joining everything up with nice straight lines with a ruler. These ones are slightly different, and we'll see that a quadratic graph gives us a very different shape to a straight line. So we're looking at the formula, and the first one is y equals x squared. So that's telling me that whatever x is, whatever our x coordinate is, to find the corresponding y coordinate, I just need to square it. So 3 squared is 9, is where that one's come from there. And I would always start with the positive numbers to help you see what's going on. Negative numbers are always trickier, so I'm going to start over here with the positive numbers. So when x is 2, y is 2 squared, 2 times 2, so that's 4. When x is 1, y is 1 squared, 1 times 1, that's just 1. When x is 0, square it, we get 0. Now minus 1 squared is minus 1 times minus 1. So we're doing a negative times a negative. We're going to get a positive answer again. So minus 1 times minus 1, that's also 1. Minus 2 times minus 2 is positive 4. And you might spot the pattern at this point and predict that this one's probably going to be 9. And it is, because minus 3 times minus 3, that's also 9. So these produce me some coordinate pairs that I can use to plot on here. Let's plot them on. So 0, 0 in the middle there. 1, 1 is going to be there. 2, 4. 2, 4. And we've also got 3, 9, but that won't quite fit on our graph. That's going to be really high up there somewhere. Doesn't matter. Then we've got minus 1, 1, so across to minus 1 and up to 1. We've got minus 2, 4, which is going to be up there, and we've also got minus 3, 9, which again isn't going to quite fit on here, but it doesn't matter. Now remember what I said before, this is not a straight line graph, so it's very important that we don't get our ruler at this point and start to join them up with very straight lines and make a spiky graph with lots of corners. That's not what this one looks like. We just get our pencil, preferably in the exam, and we join it up with a nice smooth curve. This is the typical shape of a quadratic graph. Just make it nice and smooth, it should look nice and symmetrical, and that one there now is the graph of y equals x squared. So that's your first example. The second one's a little bit harder because we're going to do 4 minus x squared. Now if you think of your rules of BidMaths, we always do our powers before our subtracts. So the first thing I would do here for the example one would be 2 squared, that's 4. And I'm going to do 4, take away 4, which is why there's a 0 there in that table. So let's try it for 3. 3 squared is 9, and I'm going to take that away from 4. So I'm going to do 4, take away 9, which is going to give me a minus number. I'm going to have a minus 5 there for 3. Let's do 1. So 1 squared is 1, and I'm going to take that away from 9. So I'm doing 4, take away 1 this time. I'm going to pop a 3 in there. And I'm going to do 0 squared is 0, so hopefully, obviously, 4 take away 0 just leaves us with 4. Now I'm into my minus numbers, so remember what we were saying before, when we've got a minus number and we square it, we get a positive number. So minus 1 squared is 1. So I'm back here again, and 4 take away 1. I've got another 3 in there. Minus 2 squared is positive 4. 4 take away 4 is 0. And minus 3 squared is positive 9. So 4 take away 9, the same calculation as we did over there, is going to give us minus 5 again. So you can see it's nice and symmetrical again in the table. There's a pattern there to those numbers. Let's pop them on the graph. I'm going to start in the middle again. So 0, 4 is there. 1, 3, 2, 0, 3, minus 5, all the way down there. And we've got minus 1, 3, minus 2, 0, minus 3, minus 5, down there. And again, it's a nice, smooth, curved graph. This one's upside down, but it's a similar shape to the one we had before. So join them up freehand, but as smoothly as you can, to give us a nice smooth graph. So that is the graph of y equals 4 minus x squared. So now that you've seen those examples, grab yourself a piece of paper. There's 2 more for you to try. So have a go at plotting, filling in the tables and plotting the graph that goes with each of those. This one's quite tricky. This one's got a lot of fractions in it, so this one would definitely be on a calculator paper. Don't worry about grabbing a calculator. But give them a try, draw the graphs, and when you're ready to see the answers, if you play the video again, they'll pop up for you.